Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Khan making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning.
And the finish! Loose, in he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Como are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Foot in. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Saviola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's a good ball. Gerrard. That's Lee Kang-in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Saviola. He's played it back. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's burst through! De Bruyne was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, well played, well played. João Neves. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And he's quick to return it. João Neves. And this is Ibrahimovic. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. DiMarco. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Serginho. Good read, needed to be. Aims beyond the defence. Now, and he shoots! This is their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne with the short one. And that's a good-looking ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely spread. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. YRPOWERTA has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. Serginho. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's found a way through. And it's De Bruyne. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. Shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So let's get the ball rolling. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Gerrard. And this is Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's De Bruyne. Serginho. João Neves. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for a runner. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! And no mistake. Just one goal in it now. Game on. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's onto this. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
He's found space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Gerrard. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Lee Kang in. Great chance! Lee Kang in! That is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Saviola.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. João Neves. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's destined for the flank. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Como have their lead. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Silvestre gets it clear. Great vision. Mbappe is onto this. Shapes to shoot! Barcelona have it back and can go again. Cunha venturing down the left. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Lee Kang in. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Zanetti. Passing nice and neat. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, it's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar clearly showing us exactly how to get in behind the defence, followed by, unfortunately, how not to finish.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo going after that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No way through. He is through. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Saviola. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. He's got away. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Decent chance! Çalhanoğlu. Spread it left. And it's been played through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think...
And Messi! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Akanji calmly anticipates. Hazard. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Half an hour played now. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Saviola. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's good running with them. De Bruyne! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that looks a decent ball. Taken back almost at once. Tries to play it. Saviola! It's loose and there's a... It's Hazard! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Blaublitz Akita cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And this is Saviola! He's got it all! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Çalhanoğlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really...
And the shot! And no mistake! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he tries a shot! Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's free, he has got space.
Akita really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Çalhanoğlu, passes coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's De Bruyne. Thinks about the shot. De Bruyne! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Messi. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne, chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get on the end of this? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's intervened well there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! And he's following up! And again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Saviola, el dorsal 18, Hazard, serán sustituidos por
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
el dorsal 6,
And it's Alexander Arnold. This looks promising. Oh, good-looking ball.
4 minutos de descuento.
Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. And here's Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely out.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Persib Bandung have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate. Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback.
Shot a goal! That's another chance! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Keeper is right behind it.
Ibrahimovic has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Silvestre made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Rui Costa. Antonetti. And it's Neves. Thinks about the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed.
It's Saviola! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now this could... Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu goes short. He leaps for it! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Serginho's cross. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. But that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. João Neves! And he has kept it out somehow.
João Neves actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Rui Costa. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Serginho. And here's Yamal. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. João Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not where it came from. He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a lovely pass. And that is well cleared. And this is Saviola.
Saviola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Persib Bandung are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. What a throw in. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's straight offside. Now it's Saviola. João Neves. Zanetti. He has a look at Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This looks promising. Zanetti. Mbappe. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Hello attendees,
well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Deftly away. Serginho. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And he thumps it clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Goes for a shot! And again! And yes, it's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Baggio. Coming on to
Time then for the first
is
substitution of the game.
Number 21,
Persib
Joshua
Bandung
Kimmich.
go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
They're up to 5 corners now. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Crosses it in. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Serginho. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Zanetti can get it clear. Persib Bandung appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. João Neves. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way past. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. That's going to go a long way. Zanetti clears without hesitation. João Neves. Serginho. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. inches away.
And he's being shifted off it. Çalhanoğlu. Yamal. Rui Costa. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Ibrahimovic, it could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Olmo. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a sharp pass. That is lovely. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he is... tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Zanetti has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Xabi Alonso. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Silvestre.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's one, shoots! And he couldn't quite make it 6. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Right card. And that will be it. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, akin to royalty. This is a promising build-up. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the... Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Dundee United. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! Saviola. Distributed tidily. Serginho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi's cross. And he's taking no chances there. João Neves! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Saviola. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Dundee United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a good ball. Oret Manguan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Serginho. Saviola. And that is expertly dealt with. "30 minutes gone." Serginho. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Serginho. And this is Saviola. Saviola. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Çalhanoğlu, that's really well manoeuvred. Rizal. Romani. Knocks it into space. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Over to the right flank. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ferdinand is always looking to break lines. Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Can he spark a counter here?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's been given away. And he's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
João Neves, he's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Into the channel, and it's made its way to him. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Rizal. That is good alertness. Oret Manguan. Romani. Rizal. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. Serginho. João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. It's played through for him. He is just caressing the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Ferdinand bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Great defending, strong and determined. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's been intercepted. Dix. Oret Manguan. And Rizal. Dundee United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ferdinand. Now it's Saviola. Oret Manguan. And that has put paid to that. And no, that was never going to make it. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Saviola. It's not an especially good pass, that. Romani. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Rizal. And he's intervened well there. Çalhanoğlu looking to play him in. Yena. Great vision. And this is Saviola. Big chance! One-on-one! It's Saviola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saviola is offering a wry smile there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Neves.
Serán sustituidos por
Now it's
el
Mbappe.
dorsal 18. Casa, el dorsal 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a good ball out wide. Out of play for a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. And it's Neves. Now it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That has been cut short. Rizal. He's had it taken off him. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27. El dorsal 87.
Not the most accurate pass.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19. El dorsal 15.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Leading by
jugadores.
2 and the finishing line in sight. That's travelling a long way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Azar. Great work on the overlap. Lovely. Now then. Shapes to shoot! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Stroke. And here's Mbappe.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Threads one in. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So that's got things underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Serginho, Saviola. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks he's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Ribéry. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
And a chance! Oh, what? And another try! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso. Chance, surely! Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Spread to the right. Can he get it through? That's good vision. And smartly reclaimed. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they win it back again. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
A nicely shaped ball. And the shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Como are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Calhanoglu, and it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, he's given it away. And he's heaved it away. And the ball's gone astray. De Ligt cuts it out. Deftly away. Como have it back and can go again. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot...
He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're threatening to fly away here! Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
It's a pretty loose pass. Çalhanoğlu, João Neves. And here's Saviola. Gets his head on it! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zanetti. This is Saviola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
So off we go again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
João Neves. And it's Neves. Zanetti. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away! They're back within reach!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Ambitious ball here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, played right into his path. Serginho. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. João Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely shaped ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Silvestre has it out wide and in space. Cross flung, towering header! Gullit is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. João Neves does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ribéry. Now this could be a chance. That is good strength. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Saviola. And it's Serginho. Serginho. Oh, good read. That has been slung wide. And he's picked out the run. Hit! And that's a tidy finish. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Çalhanoğlu, almost 75 minutes on the clock now. João Neves.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho knocks it into space. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Ligt. It's Ribéry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had it taken off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And he shoots! Gullit. Reinders plays it through. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Haaland trying to keep this in. Not the most convincing of passes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two. fragile and seemingly clueless.
Se ruega a nuestros...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Saviola. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Lovely feet. Vieira. Vieira! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Mendes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Zanetti. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Mbappe. Pirlo. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And he's intervened well there. And he's straight offside. Akanji. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nuno Mendes engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. Zanetti. That's good running with the ball. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That pass has been well intercepted. Serginho. Half an hour played now. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. And it's Hazard. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zanetti. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in a good position here. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's got away from him. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the fit.
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
And we get things going again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Zanetti really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Good ball, good take. Delivery of Saviola! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Bergomi. João Neves. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Hazard.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Has fallen kindly here. Goal! 2 up and in charge, and more than now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Played over towards the opposite flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Saviola! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Saviola, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Akanji, Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pirlo. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's going wide left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Reinders. Looking for the run. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's on his own. He's having a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And that's a good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. Cruyff. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. There will be 4 extra minutes. Stam. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ibrahimovic! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal... And that will be it. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.